I'm starting bozos. Oh right, we were on Bikini testimony. Neo, get in here.
I did not see the ping.
Oh well, hi.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Well, we just started waiting for Neo to, not be dead.
I see.
Hey Neo! Hey Neo! Hey Neo! Songs up on the stand.
It's Bikini, you stupid skipper.
I know.
Don't ever say thong in my presence again. That goes for all of you. I will appear in front of your screen.
Intriguing.
Neo, wake up. Where the fuck are you?
There they are.
There they are.
Go into it.
Oh.
God, what do I a fucking cough?
All right.
That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up. Violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple.
Big mistake.
There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
Canadian judge.
And they all have the same beard because it's iconic.
Well, not all of them.
Alright.
Hello? Oh,
Yeah, hi.
Test. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
Master.
hey,
We
hi,
can hear
hey,
ya.
hi. Welcome to
Hello,
Early
I can
Night.
hear you.
hello.
So it's simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple.
No.
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That one sprite of the badge makes Edgeworth look 10 times cooler.
It's just a tiny, it's like a pixel.
Yeah, it makes him look cooler.
Okay. If you say so.
Oh, I know so.
Boom. Hold on 1 second, I need to...
You need to get that gunk out your throat.
Oh. That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
No, it's Von Karma the second.
Sorry, I had to spit out some gunk in my throat. I'm okay now. Kind of. There is only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle, now are you, Miles Edgeworth?
What the fuck did you just fucking say to me, you little
You
bitch?
little shit. I'll have you know.
She said you're not. She says she hopes you're not gonna follow the first hurdle, Miles Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid.
It feels so fucking weird playing as Edgeworth. I'm not used to being purple.
Purple guy.
Look like a maroon. Look like a maroon.
The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all.
Well, don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
Okay.
Miss Honcho.
In that case, Miss Huncho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after reading the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
No! She said that? A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
Miles Edgeworth. But that's completely.
But that is completely
yeah,
illogical.
That's completely fucking stupid, Francisca.
Ah, I've got caramel on my pants.
Oh.
Give me a minute.
I'll give you one.
The murder was committed in a courtroom of Hazakura Temple.
Courtroom?
Courtyard.
They have their own courtroom on site. Did you not know
Claiming
that?
that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi.
Alright, fucking Matt Ungar theme again. Jesus Christ, they really love using this shit.
He's in our walls, he's in our walls, he's in our walls, he's in our walls.
Chocolate milk's been expired forever.
Chalky
I'm still trying to track him down to this day. They really had just a Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids moment.
Matt Ungar to the rest of the older inmates in the fucking San Fran Tokyo prison. What's up, my fellow inmates? I guess the caramel killed Neo. Sad ending.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey.
Hi.
But that
You know,
is
I would
odd.
like. Neo, I would like you to know that I currently just had a Steve Buscemi, how do you do, fellow kids moment with certain stuff and Scarlet and freaking Violet.
Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
Judge, you fucking suck. Nagiko Kamida has entered Ace Attorney.
No.
Oh, there.
Nah, that's just Mal.
Get the fuck out of my courtroom! She does indeed have honest eyes.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Stop being fucking horny, Judge.
Horny whip.
Exactly.
Jesus, is really melted.
What are you eating?
Caramel.
I'm eating a truffle bar. But it's got caramel in it. And it's melting a lot. Ah! It's okay.
Oh god. It's more,
Try not to get
not
it
so-
anywhere.
Why am I the
it
only?
feels like it's not so much melting, but more like disintegrating.
Why am
on
I the only one
molecular
getting
level
whipped in
your
here?
hand.
That's what I ah!
Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie.
Yeah, it is literally liquid.
Snake.
The moitsy sun.
This is what happens when you get chocolate in Florida.
Liquid snake.
No way.
Liquid!
Oh, Jesus Christ, how am I gonna eat this? I can't even get it out of the. Ah! Okay, maybe I need to stop.
You probably need a cup.
I think I'm good. Oh my god.
Which means we must call your memory into question.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Damn.
That
You
ain't
did
exactly
this-
isn't exactly what I.
Oh, hold on. My memory is perfect. My memory is perfect. Crystal clear, especially in winter.
Eh? Eh?
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you're going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence. Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick. And please add your comments about Iris to the testimony. I can't believe it actually spells out a boot.
What are you talking about?
And let us return to the cross-examine, pal.
New dialogue.
That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training.
Wait,
in
that's
temple
not
course.
news. My bad. This is This is new dialogue.
Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner.
Neo currently dying.
I'm fucking dying.
There will be no dying in my courtroom. Had enough of that shit last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Didn't
I'm
know
gonna
it
get
happened.
real fucking violent if someone else dies here. I'll show how unfriendly a Canadian can become.
Two's a coincidence, but three's a pattern.
Canadian judge's curse. Canadian judge's curse.
Who the fuck said that, you hoser? Come on out and fight me like a man, or at least a moose. Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon warding hood, correct?
Of course. That is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
Now that's the question of the day, now isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to me to someone as a gift that night. Before the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the iris she saw would have been missing this very hood.
Well, well, well.
Great, now Edgeworth is fucking hooked. You know, I feel like with this particular case, they were testing the water how good Edgeworth would be as a protagonist. And from what I hear, people really like this segment, so it worked pretty well. Oh wow, Edgeworth's kind of cool. Wow, Edgeworth's kind of badass. Wow, Edgeworth's kind of a dick, but I kind of like that.
Look at that tiny ass badge.
No, don't look at it.
It's like a,
Tournament mode!
Ah,
the tiniest speck of a badge.
It's not a bad
Incredible.
feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it. Fucking twink. Ah, god damn it!
I can't believe in the span of this whole game we played as 3 different defense attorneys and one of them is just pretending to be one.
One of them is dead.
Yeah.
Sister. This hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spares? Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
The fucking violins for the other version goes crazy.
I see. A stockpile. Surplus of hoods, eh?
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned.
But it wasn't. Seemingly, anyway.
Oops.
Bum bum.
And this is quite strange.
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There was no contradiction here.
Hmm. I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easy. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt. Witness? I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt. You must give every detail with precision.
Well, that's too fucking bad, Bikini. It's a courtroom. You're not supposed to be comfortable.
Your name makes me uncomfortable.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this. Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the inner temple.
These seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little bit, need a bit more stimulation to bear fruit. And for once, I'm actually talking in metaphor. Contradictory stimulation. Big stimulation.
Yeah.
Stimulants?
I finished my bath around 11 and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise, and with that sword of all things. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard.
Standing in the corner.
The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window.
Standing in the corner.
Looking at the wall.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma's whipping Mr. Edgeworth and 2 in court. Oh, please. I only let men do that. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Well, something like that. This judge. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
He's not used to dealing with this, that's all. Oh my. Oh. I'm never gonna see the end of these things, are I?
I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness.
There it is.
Anyway, this case is mine. Miles Edgeworth.
It's a habit, Edgeworth. You can't break a habit.
Pop out my tongue, it's a bad habit. Would you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? I forget if that's the right order. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Oros are
you
fucking
wanted
scary.
me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
Calling everyone by their full name. Can you do something about that habit of yours?
Wait, guys, are you ready? You know what we're gonna present right now? Are you ready for this?
Oh no.
We're gonna present the autopsy report!
Updated autopsy report! Bitch!
Ba ba ba.
Science,
Bun,
bitch!
bun, 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 bun.
Impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway.
The fucking ear rape version of that. Bum, 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 ba, na, na, na,
Actually,
ma, na, na.
objection, dumbass. Haven't you heard? You absolute failure.
Ba, na,
Did
na,
God
ma, na,
fuck
na,
not
na,
tell
na,
you?
na, na, na,
Sorry,
na, ba,
cutting
ma, ma,
noises.
na,
Your
na, na,
garbage
na,
excuse of a
ma, na,
hypothesis.
ba,
I'll
na,
shove my
na,
tongue
na, 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 na,
because it's
ma,
fucking
na,
rhyme.
ma,
I don't
na,
want to tell you
na,
rubbish.
na, na, na,
You take a look at this
na,
fucking...
na,
Oh,
na.
dude, you know autopsy report.
Up to date. Freshly printed. Laminated this morning. I had to rush last second to get this filed for court.
How long did it take you?
One does not rush art.
True. Also, Neo. You can't rush art.
Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in winter.
Hmm.
However, I think you're overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report? Boom!
The autopsy report?
The autopsy report.
The autopsy report?
The
Gosh,
victim did fall from a height of
Yeah.
10 feet. Also, just like anytime he presents the autopsy report, he says all this thing. Oh, Von Karma, have you seen the latest autopsy report? However, this fall was after she was killed.
Yeah.
That's right. Says after death right there. This is really nice printing. How much did this cost? You don't want to know. It's actually hand-scribed. Scribed, not scried. Scry is a different word altogether, with a vastly different meaning.
Yes, I hand-scried this entire hand
I
Sanskrit.
looked into the future and saw the body. The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory.
When someone sees Edgeworth handing out an updated autopsy report, I'm so fucked.
Farewell theme should start playing right there. That placement is actually evil. Why? It's gonna be Tauroses every time I turn around, and there's gonna be a pack of them right behind me.
Oh,
every...
yeah.
Oh,
They fucking hound you.
I kind of hate these things now. Please
Yeah.
leave me alone.
It's so aggressive.
Yes.
If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard like a Legend of Zelda character, seriously, that's just Link's down smash.
Yeah.
How did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? Order! Order! Victim was killed and then they fall. Sorry, the fucking updated report video.
Yeah.
Did Gumfuck not tell you?
And dude, go
Your common excuse of hypocrisy? Well, you little bitch, if you mind taking a look at this motherfucking updated autopsy report.
It's like a shonen villain speech every time he does it.
If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree?
That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window down into the courtyard below.
You know, for a long time, I didn't know that Edgeworth was wearing like a button-up suit under the purple suit. I thought it was just a plain black T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss DeLulu's room?
Von Karma caught off guard what Edgeworth just said. What? Miss what? Just keep your enemy guessing every time.
She was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a bloodstain, wouldn't you agree? Well, Miss Von Karma? Was there any blood? Guys, stop doing that!
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
You're leaving traces of blood up here! Oh my god, you fucking...
Math, you predicted the future again.
It's these things.
Oh shit! Austin Creed and Kenny Omega's top 10 games of 2023 are out. And immediately I questioned their tastes in games. Okay, you don't seem to understand. Austin Creed's number 10, a VR game called Asgard's Wrath 2. Kenny Omega's Theater Rhythm Final Bar.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a trailer or something like that for the first game at the Game Awards. I think Matt Mercer was in that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Oh wow, Creed's number 2 is Exo Primal and his 3 was Hi-Fi Rush.
E.
And neither of their number 1s was Baldur's Gate 3.
Vampire, 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 vampire.
Kenny's number 2 and Creed's 1 is Spider-Man 2.
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
that's a
your
fair
whip
choice.
just caused traces of blood to be found in my glorious playoff beard. Oh my god, the maple leaves are doomed now. Ah!
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this,
If you're gonna fuck over the Raptors too, I'm gonna come over there.
as I'm sure Your Honor is well aware of when a stab wound produces the most blood.
When it produces the most blood,
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, it's when it's removed. That would be when the blade is removed. Yeah, with a weapon in place, it holds. It kind of like
It holds
just
all. It
holds
just,
it in.
yeah.
Because it's a blockage basically. And then once, then once it's removed, it opens all up and then it gushes out.
Object.
I love Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods so much. They're both calling Donatello on the Teenage Ninja Turtle arcade game. Oh, Austin Creed had Armored Core 6. Okay, Kenny, you cannot put Inshin on your top 10 list. You're literally in the game.
What? Hold on. Am I missing lore here?
In Like a Dragon Inshin, there's a bunch of like special cards you can get, I guess for like a pre-order bonus, like DLC thing. And one of them is Kenny Omega. It's like, you can't put a game you're in the top 10. Hold the phone. You seem a bit biased.
I mean, to be fair, I would do literally the same thing if I'm in a video game. Regardless
Also,
of the
Creed put
quality.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre on his list.
I don't know how to feel about that.
And Creed put Mortal Kombat 1, while Omega put Street Fighter 6. Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound. That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions.
Sorry, I'm just reading the fucking lore from this fucking top 10 list. Creed, we all know that you're on the shelf, but you could at least change out of the hospital gown. It's only you and I, Creed. I ain't trying to impress anyone. Well, clearly not. You're wearing the gown backwards. Me? Wearing the... No. Real funny, Creed. If I was actually wearing this robe backwards, how would I even tie it up? Nice try. Just imagining Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega Kenny just dick out in the middle of the fucking video game top 10. Order! I must admit this is a probable version of events. I'd expect no less from Franziska von Kama. Why I said it weird?
I don't know.
And also,
Oh fuck, it's mine still. She locates and takes care of every vital point. It is no longer my line.
Yeah, there you go.
I tried to get a con on my mic.
Judge just sort of looks around. It seems... Don't whippy. That we need a clear testimony from the witness. Don't whip me!
Don't do it.
There is no guarantee.
Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please.
It's like a secondary reflex for us.
Witness! Please remain standing on the crate.
Don't go selling me short now. The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape.
Bro,
Especially my back and my mood.
that is just
The
cruel.
sprite slowly going up is such a good bit.
That is
Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here. All right.
Hey, yo.
All
Hey,
right. All right.
Ayo, what?
Ayo.
what?
Francesca gay moment?
Lesbian.
I need a massage right now.
Where? I just realized what he said.
With the whip.
It should have been me.
Why?
It
All
should
right,
have
all
been
right.
me.
It should have been me. Honestly, I do need a massage. When I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking
Wait.
about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. Oh my god.
What the fuck do you mean Luna Sid was made by the same people who did
Never
Spooky's
seen
House of
so
Jump
much
Scare?
blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mr. Kami was stabbing Mr. Elise through the back.
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth.
No one's that perfect unless you're Francisca.
Perfection is an impossibility, Francesca von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that, with this gun.
I'm here to teach you that.
Yeah,
don't
there's a
know.
new update autopsy report. It's you. Hold it!
I'm here to teach you the existence of perfection. With this gun.
So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right. Some of it has splattered onto Iris, too. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. And her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
Neat in the corner.
What? Her clothes were flecked with blood as well? That seems pretty conclusive to me.
10 of them.
Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you said you saw the victim bleeding?
Well. I say that what I saw is what I saw.
What did you say? What did you see?
Man, I can't wait for y'all to hear the Apollo Justice cross-examination aggro. I also can't wait for y'all to see the Apollo Justice courtroom. It's really black. Get it? Black, cause the dark age of law.
Dark like my soul.
Not even close.
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed. But I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day.
Angry face.
Pulling the sword out?
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony.
Edgeworth Judge? What?
Witness, you'll add this statement to your testimony. I'm actually practicing to be a impersonator.
Oh, was that important?
More important than you can imagine. That was on purpose.
Thanks, Judge. Really cool. New dialogue.
I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt. It was smoothed and was smoothly drawn out.
What? 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 I'm pretty sure
There are
you
a few jokes I can make here, and none of them are good.
You're just horny. Like Larry.
No.
You fit Larry so much, Fitz. Oh my god.
What do you? What is that supposed to mean?
That's the greatest offense. Like, that is the worst insult you could ever say to somebody. How could you?
What was the insult? I missed it.
I said that Fitz said there's a lot of jokes I can make and none of them are good, and then I said, man, Fitz, you fit Larry so well.
That is I don't know how to feel about
Nick,
that.
you killed him.
Don't say
Sister Bikini,
Don't say
you
you hate.
are a reliable witness.
Don't say you just hate the person. Say that you fit a character that everyone universally despises.
I feel terrible all of a sudden.
Sorry, it's okay.
It's okay. But you see, that's how you get some people that you don't like. Just say that, oh, you remind me of fucking Larry from Ace Attorney.
But at least I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
Not as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. What contradictions are you talking about?
Edgeworth just be drawing in all the gills. Jesus.
In the
This is too
scene that the
powerful.
witness claims to have seen,
Yeah, how the hell you gonna pull that sword out?
the weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Oh my god, Matt on guard.
He's back!
I'm a U.S. citizen now. Fire at will.
Yeah.
Fire at will.
Wait, you mean he's dead? Why are we hearing his music then? Oh,
Explain
goddamn, is there
yourself.
another ghost in here?
The ghost of Matt on guard. That sounds annoying. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Matt Unguards is still alive because the death penalties for Ace Attorney, is a 5-year gap before they can actually get the death penalty.
Jeez.
Five to 10 years.
Explain yourself.
No. Okay, I'll explain myself.
I'm about to just look this up. I'm not dealing with this.
What are you doing?
First gym.
Oh!
One floor thing.
Bug type, right?
No.
Oh.
To start, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this?
Fuck no.
I'm doing Brassius first.
Oh, okay.
No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Yeah, I did the bug type gym leader first, and then I did Brassius, and then I forget the rest. Like I'd have to look at a map in order to
You're talking about a bug
tell you
type
my order.
leader, and I'm immediately concerned that I missed something.
Yeah, no, you can do them in any order technically.
I know. That's my big hang up with any open world games. I get so caught up in other stuff that I just forget to do important things.
Oh yeah, that's been me during the DLCs. Doesn't appear? What meaning was dribble? I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep, should I so choose.
Oh, please.
Really?
Step on me, queen.
Really?
Icon
Really? Are
queen,
you sure?
mommy.
Are you absolutely
Step on me.
certain?
The objection stands. I wept a little back there, I must admit. That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly.
Yeah, that is a messy sword right there.
That's...
We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in the body, it acts as a sort of plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the wound to completely stop the bleeding.
Shut up,
Wait.
you're making too much sense.
That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a
Shinshito.
I couldn't read that in time. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly, and may still sometimes stop the blood loss.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean nuh-uh.
Bum, 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 ba, na, 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 na.
I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction. You still got more?
Oh, he's got one more in him.
This one is simple. If the sword was really thrust all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it?
Maybe
I know
maybe
a
she
few
just
things
wanted
about
the
just
tip.
the tip, but I know a few things about just the tip, but this is ridiculous. If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
No!
Oh.
Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know can maybe manage one, if that.
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
See, if Miles Edgeworth was a
What does
defense
this all
attorney,
mean?
if Miles Edgeworth was a defense attorney, this will be over.
You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the Shichido. What?
Eh.
Eh? Wait, no, that's my line!
A foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardily foolish fool.
There we go. Now say that 50 million times faster.
Don't
Let's
actually.
examine this again. What was it that made us think the sword was the murder weapon?
Well, it's because Mr. Kami was holding it.
Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. To be fair, it is quite metal. It influenced us to believe that the Shichichido was the murder weapon. Order!
Bye-bye.
So maybe the Shichito was not the murder weapon. If that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
It was time for the sister to leave. She had
That
seen
is
everything.
true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
Where's that murder weapon?
The obvious question? Yes, namely, where'd the real murder weapon disappear to?
Exactly.
That was surprisingly easy.
It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area.
Man, if we would play Phoenix will be like, I have to think of something. I have to
Oh,
think.
God. The flower
But-
person army.
Wait, what did me always say? Always think outside the box. Then Phoenix gets nervous. Well, what would happen if the murder weapon was something else?
Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to what if a sword-like object was found.
Yeah, Francisco, where is it?
That's...
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
Francisco, no. You let Miles Edgeworth beat you. Angry.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. The trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast. Like a moose or a bear.
No, a moose.
Excuse me, can I say something? I was just remembered something, actually. What is it, sister? I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was, it was just over there.
Oh boy. How did you get up there, buddy? Do you have a way of getting back down to fight me?
What exactly are you going on about here?
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. Oh boy. Well then. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Angry.
Angry.
Impossible. What else? What else could this old woman have seen?
Location of the weapon. My name is Phoenix
Saw
Wright,
the murder at around 11 p.m.
Ace Attorney.
And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there, I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used.
The
It
Plowmobile.
takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all.
Base, honestly. Okay.
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Stop talking about your back.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape. What with my back and my age, you know. Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here is a photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
Every time.
A snow... Oh, shit.
A snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, certainly is an interesting theory.
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. that solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
To be fair, disposing your weapon in that river, and thanks to its fast current, that's kind of...
Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon? One minute.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, I say we don't want, 'cause I don't know breaking.
Sorry, I had some discounted Christmas chocolate.
Incredible.
Look, I'm not gonna say no to $3 Reese's Trees
Heck yeah. Go for it.
for a four
I ain't gonna say
pack,
no to
little
Reese's in
little
general.
little over $3. Yeah, I nearly got one of those chocolate sampler box things. Should have actually, now that I think about it. Regret. Mr. Edgeworth, the examination, don't you know?
Cross-examination. Objection.
I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
He's not finished yet, Francisca.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. No.
He who breaking the law.
There's just so much gunk in my throat and I fucking hate it.
Allergies do be kicking our asses during the...
It's not well, like I'm getting over a cold. I don't know if this is allergies.
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Allergies do be bitches, and so do colds.
Mm-hmm.
They're kicking your ass, Nia.
I know.
Fight back.
There is not a day where I do not struggle.
However, if what the witness said is true, why is there only one set of tracks?
Hey, remember me from the last game as the main villain of the final chase? Yeah, here's my theme song.
What do you mean?
Iris left Hazakura Tower, threw the weapon in the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then there naturally should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back.
You're right. You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it?
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped. Even just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
Is there a flaw in our theory? That this idea that snowfall covered one set of tracks?
There is a contradiction.
The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory! However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
I don't subscribe to that theory, Miss Von Karma.
But do you subscribe to game theory?
No.
I'm sending Freddy Fazbear to kill you!
This is not a drill.
You're airdropping a Freddy Fazbear's pizza location directly on top of your house.
Ah!
Now, it's time for some fun. I'm gonna raid a military base. AK, a bunch of teenagers.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to like sound out the evil Matt Ungar theme with the good guy Matt Ungar theme. So no, I'm not. And Neo died. Bad ending.
Why there was a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction.
Because there is a rude index finger currently pointing at your general direction.
No need, the evidence will do all the talking for me. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the ongoing tracks were erased by snow. Also claims Miss Van Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks weren't covered by the snow.
It's
There's the weather data, right there.
the weather date.
I know where you live.
Date? Date. 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 There we go.
Latte.
Hey, Date.
I simply pull out the Glock. Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
I don't like this. Christy, wake up. Hey, hello.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder. The weather report? Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped around 10:50.
Almost Christmas means it's Christmas.
Christmas means it Christmas.
After Christmas means it's after Christmas. After Christmas means it's no longer Christmas. Therefore,
After
when the
Christmas
system
means it's New Year's.
after Christmas means we're in the liminal space between Christmas and New Year's. Therefore, when the witness of the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It's impossible for any tracks to be made after that time they have been covered up. This is the fucking crates. Order! Order! I'll take some poutine. And some tinnies. Very well then. Also give me a chocolate orange. Yeah, they still got them in stores. Christmas shit ain't out of the stores yet.
We don't
Put it on the
ransack
company
my
card
local
then.
7-Eleven for how many Reese's trees they have left.
Try dollar stores. That's where I got mine.
I gotcha.
And they're on discount.
I mean, of course they are. They're trying to get that shit out of stock.
It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. God damn it! I am trying to make puns, little lady.
Wait, is that?
I don't know. We can't see it. Why are you saying that? Like we
It
can...
is! It is! I'm not gonna kill it this time. For reference, I found a shiny Spidops.
Hey, nice. It's too. It's
That's
soon to
two
be closing.
shinies I found so far. I'm
Damn.
having this hardly good luck with those.
Yeah, you're equal with me now. It's too soon to be closing this
I
trial.
will
Dude,
make sure to
stop.
not accidentally kill it and instead catch it.
Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
No. You got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. Is that actual data? Yeah!
Forecast data. All weather reports have some inaccuracies.
Bitches has a
And
picture of
man-
Al Roker on it.
The boy
May
is
have still been
mine.
snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
I guess that's true, but we can't really say for sure, huh? What? How did she pull that off? If it had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place, you need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
Now
I've come this far. There's no turning back now.
Now Edgeworth knows how Phoenix feels.
Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning the testimony.
Down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where's your evidence that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right. But proving that is...
Incredibly easy. Pulls out the web. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception.
And that is?
The victim's body.
The victim herself, Miss Elise DeLillian. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is Shrimple. It stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why.
Yee. Grrr. Grrr.
Gah.
Fuck. Don't hold your breath like that. You're leaving me in suspense.
In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in his photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks! Order! Order this way! Ah!
Suggesting Miles Edgeworth.
What? Miles, you can't say that! Only Phoenix can do that.
I'm gonna go book it to my grandmother's house once again. I shall return in a bit.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but it is simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Akira slide.
From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At the time, it was still snowing.
I'm guessing that Dahlia Hawthorne took the snowmobile and just drove off. Damn, Dahlia, where did you learn how to drive a snowmobile in prison?
It was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped, thus the return tracks remained. Oh god damn it, what are you about to say?
Hey, Bikini. You have to admit, Bikini is the most, like, yeah, she's inaccurate, but she's not saying any dumb shit.
Yet.
Nah, Matt, she's not saying any dumb shit because the dumb shit is gonna come with Larry. And Neo died. Bad ending.
Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
We all know that's not Iris though, but what I'm trying to figure, what I'm trying to figure out is, how the fuck Dahlia broke out of prison?
I don't fucking know.
We should've, like, that should've been like news or something. And you would think a girl with red hair would be like, hey, I know that girl.
But Iris said that she never went there.
She doesn't have red hair this time.
I should probably press on this some more when I get the
No,
chance.
I don't think Iris is Dahlia. Ow, my knucks.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge.
Yeah, that's a given.
So, she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
Whee!
That sounds right.
But what odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
Eh?
You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
Weird.
Shit's getting all fucky-wucky.
So, wait. Did Iris take the snowmobile? No, wait, she couldn't have. Did Dahlia double back? No, wait, what? I don't
know anymore.
What am I having? At least with a class trial, those were
Order
simple.
in the court. What does this all mean?
I agree, Francisca. I agree. Yeah.
So then, what was the snowmobile? Yeah.
I agree.
So
actually.
then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon.
Edgeworth getting tired of being right.
If that was the case, there should be two sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return Hazakura Temple. Never thought a simple snowmobile would cause so much trouble.
True. never thought a snowmobile would piss me off. But here we are.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Thanks, Bikini.
Yes,
Very
yes.
cool.
I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything. Everything that I know.
But then that still leaves. But then that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. A witness, huh? Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
We know someone that was at Dusky Bridge that night. Unfortunately.
Internal screaming.
Neo, wake up!
I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. Unless they had something really important to do.
Important. What a shame. Really important or really horny? You decide.
That's a shame.
What a shame.
Why don't you try and get a job?
Why don't you get a job?
Hold on. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor! Actually, there just might be one individual who might be of help to us. Really?
You know such an idiot, Miles Edgeworth?
Hey, can we stop ahead of when Butts gets here? Because it's like, I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that.
Listen, I'm not mentally prepared either, but I want to get as much of Butts out of the way as possible.
Yeah. You know of someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
We'll be able to get more done of Butts if we dedicate a whole day to him.
I doubt that, because the way we talk, I fucking doubt that.
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. But there are two things about him that do come to mind.
He's horny. He needs to die.
Which are? First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
You're just delaying the inevitable.
And the second being?
this individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he's our kind of idiot.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this hoser you're talking about?
This fucking moron.
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Jean-Luc de la Goutte. Guide to obnoxious French painting. This, unfortunately, is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, Elise Delilam. Her student? Interesting.
Don't him. Just don't him.
We know.
And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder? That's... I could tell him all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost him his credibility as a witness before I could even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I can't guarantee that this is the reason.
Thank you, Queen.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man... What exactly was it that he saw?
I don't know. I don't know. You won't fucking tell us.
I saw a parade of Pokemon going that way.
Also, hi, I'm back now.
I intend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom. Summon this youth as a witness immediately. I'll go get some aspirin.
I have no choice, do I?
Ha, no.
Nope, you gotta deal with me for an entire chapter. Are you satisfied? Is this the gameplay you wanted?
The gameplay I wanted was an Ace Attorney game, yeah, but not with you.
The finger curls on the monkey's paw.
Ace Attorney 7 gets announced, but Larry Butts is the main character.
It's an AU where Larry became... It's an AU where Phoenix and Larry swap places.
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial.
So would that mean that Edgeworth is fucking Larry in that AU?
It will not take
Yes.
long to summon him, unfortunately.
Larry becomes a... No,
Very well.
Edgeworth becomes a successful artist.
Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday,
But we're gonna fucking shoot you.
but today I'm going to get everything out of you. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Van Karma, please see to prepare the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess. Dibs on the side.
No, I wanted the slide. Monkey bars then. No, wait, the swings. The swing so I can, like, go really fast and bonk myself on the head from impact. Ah! Oh, hey, Iris. I was about to jump the gun and, like, yell.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say.
I need to take some cocaine. Actually, no. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got me a margarita.
Iris, we have only 20 minutes.
And I'm gonna do it rarely. I'm gonna be drunk while doing it.
There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright.
Alright, fuck. Alright, I'll help you any way I can.
Corio, is that you?
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you at the training hall, Either you or Sister Bikini.
Nah, I don't want to get drunk.
Is lying.
Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in a Hazakura temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
No,
There was only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
Iris, don't tell me you're protecting your sister. Why? She's horrible.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Jump scare.
We're gonna spend 5 hours each on these. I hope they all
Iris.
Yet? What do you mean yet?
I can't tell you about that yet.
Yet?
Her safety is confirmed. Don't tell me Dahlia has Maya hostage. What the? Maya! What the fuck? Maya,
Her
stop!
safety is confirmed.
Stop being kidnapped! And also arrested. Stop doing both of those things, actually.
Stop.
This is the second climax in a row where she's been kidnapped.
Her?
Yeah, it's Maya. Fuck.
Do you have the acolyte?
Do we need like a tracker for Maya to put around her ankle so Phoenix could just find her? And we'll just get the money from Edgeworth? He'll fork it over one way or another?
The acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya.
I'm disappointed.
How about
in you.
no? Sorry. I'm just playing. So it's like, everyone keeps playing Sentry. I'm tired of seeing Sentry.
Heh.
So, how about you go kick rocks? You fucking rat.
You dirty rat.
Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dwinham?
No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life.
Well, she isn't a killer, so it must be her sister. Again, Iris, why are you?
Can't wait to see how they brought Dahlia back, even though she's dead.
As I thought, no
She's not
psycho
dead.
locks.
Like I said before, the execution for Ace Attorney characters goes up to like 5 to 10 years max.
Very well.
Wasn't it? Hasn't it been 6 years since those two cases?
Well, it hasn't been 10 years. And what Dahlia has done?
It is my job to get to the truth.
What did Doc send me? Oh, it's nothing. Okay.
You'll discover this for yourself soon enough.
Yeah. Your Honor, I am sorry about the bullshit you're gonna be put through.
Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where's the witness?
Are you serious? Come on, man.
What do you mean by that? Suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
Larry, what were you drawing?
He was sketching something very intensely.
Dare I ask what the witness was sketching before he was detained? I swear to God, if it was honkers, I swear to God.
Larry, you
He
fucking
drew a
moron.
terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip.
You?
He drew
Anyway,
Francisco.
it's time to drag this
Big Fat
pathetic
Meanie.
excuse for an artist before the court.
Should I,
I mean, you can do whatever
You're
you
ready.
want.
Get
I'm
in
not
here.
saying you should.
It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today.
That goofy ass smile. Pfft.
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
Hey, this is artistically ridiculous.
You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you to your subpoena, correct?
You try to run away from Meekins, you monster?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, viridian.
get to the Cinnabar?
I'm gonna shove that paintbrush up your ass.
Larry, for the love of God, just say green.
Maybe arsenic.
This isn't an art store now, is it?
I know! I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it?
What the fuck do you mean, working in the field?
Working in the fields? What the fuck? I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope.
We have no associations, Larry. We are not friends, we are associates.
I've never met this man in my life.
You are but an enigma, Larry. But.
Literal butt.
Literal butt ass. Head ass.
Hey, Peter. That's it. Thanks, buddy.
Me too, Edgeworth. Me too.
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model.
Oh my god, this man.
So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red if you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake.
I am going to strangle you to death.
What?
Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man!
Yeah, why did you whip the judge, Smart Karma? Sorry, Judge, you were caught in the line of fire.
Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross whipping is as bad as cross checking.
Witness! That was all your fault. Ah!
Why are you talking to yourself?
I
Witness,
hate.
that was all your fault. Testify now.
I'm so hurt I got talked out of order. This is too much for me.
Oh, you fucking hoser, I swear to God.
You better not say something stupid.
He's gonna say something stupid, and I'm gonna have to kill him.
I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night earlier. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now, aren't I? Edgy!
Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony.
Just a nobody. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else?
Miles Edgeworth, the king of Riz, getting all of the man whores. Phoenix Wright, the prince of Riz, getting one person to like him and have a kid with. Larry Butt. Fuck you. That's it. Now I know why I got this.
Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. He's committed war crimes.
I knew it.
I think he's finally realized that for himself. Just how much of a nuisance he's been to other people.
Oh God, Larry, don't tell me. You're the man
Yeah,
behind
that's
the
right.
slaughter.
I'm behind everything. Every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy.
I believe
I
it.
am actually the entity.
Everyone watch it! Everyone is touching it now! The podium he's at
It's
is
me,
unhappy.
Edgeworth! It was me all along! Even my immediate family bought it!
God. Fucking. Damn it! Oh hey, we can't touch Larry with our hands. Let's just poke him with a stick.
Well then, let's
The stick will
proceed with
be
the
unhappy.
cross-examination. With no
The stick will be
touching, thank
unhappy.
you.
The stick will become
We
unhappy.
can delve into other details
I
at a
don't give
later
a shit.
time.
And,
I don't give a shit about the stick.
And then it will spread to us. It's contagious.
You saw Phoenix last night, stupid. No.
Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble.
I'm sorry!
At least he's self-aware. Maybe it's gonna be one of those Yakuza moments where we see a stupid, dumb fuck or a bad guy and we'd be like, hey look, you need to turn your life around. Be a better person. And all that Kiru goodwill nonsense.
But having realized how much of a nuisance you've been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Gee, are you trying to console me?
No. Certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
No, Larry, you fucking moron. Yeah, I'm getting drunk.
Ah, you're totally pinning it on me.
Man, my PlayStation sure is dusty.
Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder took place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts. He's enjoying this.
That's right. Me, in the flesh.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents.
Damn, Judge, you didn't have to go for the jugular.
That reality will not change.
But what do you want me to do then?
Stop being a pervert. Stop being useless. Stop being an idiot.
Blarg.
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night. Testifying truthfully about this one issue is all we need from you.
Edgy. I think I finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
Is Larry finally gonna be some use to us? Can I stop drinking now?
Maybe.
I'll ask again then, witness. What'd you see on the night of the murder?
Yeah, we're not. Part 2, yeah, no, we're stopping here. It's already 10:30. Maybe I'll stop drinking by tomorrow if Larry says something useful.